Best thing about content day, snakes at every station. That fake?
Oh, yeah, nice.
What was the
You spin the ball. Fight Club.
So I'm in the, this is a 4XL, obviously a bit tight on me. Clarky's got a medium on. You reckon Clarky, medium? I'll probably go 5XL for the game.
Medium. That's XL.
XL?
Yeah.
Fair play. So, Clarky's misso, she's a model. So, he's doing pretty well in the photo shoot so far. Amelia help you with this one? Clarky, Mills teach any of these poses? I actually like the milk bottles. Then they get recognition they deserve. No one likes these. I'm a meme.
Who is the person you'd hate to be stuck on a desert island? Who would be the most useless in that scenario?
Most useless. Oh look, I don't think it'd be useless, but if I was stuck on an island with Damien Fitzpatrick, I literally would just become his slave in like 12 hours, and I'd just be doing everything for him, and he'd be micromanaging on the beach, waiting for people to come pick us up. End of another
Another content day?
Yeah. How was it?
It's been concise today.
Yeah?
And it's usually it is a content day, but I very much had a content 45 minutes, which is nice.
There's a few that I'm pretty interested in, but none more than yours. The Giphy. Talk to me. What did you go with?
That put me out of my comfort zone, I must
Did you
admit.
go the MacBook?
Luckily we had about 4, no, that was an option front up. We had about 4 guys in there helping me. No, I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but I think it is a little bit at least creative and maybe something people don't expect.
All in a day's work, eh? Well, that's us for this year's content day and this video. Cheers for following me around. Sorry it wasn't that interesting.
Bonjour, Freddie Michelak, French rugby legend. He's doing a bit of skills, he's doing a masterclass for us. So Rappy's stalked him on Instagram and he's generous, very generous with the time. He's come down to help out the 10s and a few of the 9s to pass on a lot of his knowledge and do a number 10 masterclass.
On your head moving when you're kicking. Important, I think, is just to stay focused on the ball. Also, because the defense can come, and so stay focused on the ball. See the target where you want to put the ball, and after stay in your routine. It's the same when you kick for goals. It's a routine, so you can catch the ball or anything. You know what you want to do. After it's just a routine. So 1, 2, boom. They're always on the same position.
French legend with us, Freddie. So it's pretty good to have him here. And kick a few balls, and yeah, it'll be good fun.
So obviously there's been some discussions over a period of time there when Steve, there was interest shown in Steve from Scotland. Obviously for Steve in his situation it's an opportunity to represent at the international level. So just like a player, it's a wonderful achievement for himself as a coach to be able to test his craft at the international stage. But once again, bittersweet as well for a bloke who's been here with us now for 2.5 years. Made some instrumental changes amongst our defence and the attitude and our players towards defence, which was probably carried on from the stuff that Nathan Gray has done in the past. But to cut those ties with the player group that he's done a lot with, the relationships that they've built between players, staff and Steve has been fantastic over this period of time. And yeah, it was a tough moment, it was really hard, it was an emotional time for staff and players, and especially for Steve because he feels such a bond here. So it's been tough, but it's also something we need to celebrate. From a defensive effort, it's really something to be proud of. Well, we always celebrate tries and we celebrate try scoring opportunities, but for players to have the other side of the ball celebrated as well. So a defence is such a big thing in the game. Steve really nailed that into the players, that they need to celebrate it, they need to enjoy it. And he was so passionate about defence and tackling. It rubbed off on all the players.
3, 2, 1.